Are not celebrating as may appear. They are Iraqis protesting against corruption and the build-up of government debt. An estimated 200,000 protesters are believed to have rallied onto the streets of Baghdad and around the parameters of the Green Zone, who want to see their reform demands met. The majority flocked to Iraq's Liberation Square, following calls from Shia cleric Moqtada al Sadr for real reforms, but groups of various political stripes also came out to make their voices heard. Last Friday's protests have been described as an extension of last week's demonstrations, also led by Sadr. He warned the heads of state in Iraq that protesters would march on towards the Green Zone if inaction persists. Sadr's words became an inconvenient reality for politicians whose homes are anchored within the enclave. Protesters here can be seen dominating the street that separates them from corrupt officials. Repeated promises have been voiced by Iraqi Prime Minister Haider al-Abadi, but his grand ambitions have been dwarfed by numerous political roadblocks set in his way by political opponents. Yesterday saw Moqtada withdraw his party from a National Alliance meeting in Karbala that was intended to bring politicians together to draft a roadmap for comprehensive reform. His reasons, according to a published statement retrieved by Al Sumerian News, was that none of Iraq's political factions represent him or the masses. His withdrawal whips up memories of a similar move he made in 2002 after his party left the cabinet. 2014 also witnessed Sadr vocalize similar doubts when he said that there is no bloc that represents us from now on, nor any position inside or outside the government, nor parliament. This is only the aftermath, but dozens died. It was an aggressive attack that rocked the southern city of Hilla. Head of the Provincial Security Committee, Faleh El-Radi, told Reuters News that it was the largest bombing in Babil to date. 60 people were killed after Islamic State militants detonated a vehicle loaded with explosives, targeting a police station and checkpoint. The wreckage seen here shows several cars and buildings to also have been disfigured as a result of the blast. It is the second deadliest attack this year alone, the first also conducted by Islamic State fighters, which killed 73 people in Baghdad's Sadr city. The blood of innocents was left splattered across the site of a marketplace. The frequency and scale of these attacks suggests that the government is critically overextended, unable to juggle the fight against the Islamic State and implement reform. The brutality Islamic State is unleashing is often followed by similar acts of remorseless violence by Iranian-backed militia groups. The village of Abu Mustafa in Al-Muhawil, Babil province, is the latest place to come under attack. Locals the FRB spoke with said that their village had been singled out by militias as one of the last surviving Sunni areas.